The opinions expressed in this video are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its Chief Operating Officer.
Hi, Christopher Hughes for BoatTEST.com. Today we're going to conduct a full test and review of this Ranger 621 VS. Let's see what she has to offer.
Ranger's 621 VS has a large cockpit that comfortably accommodates 4 fishermen and lots of gear. And her 21-foot 5-inch length and hull design provides a dry, safe ride even on large bodies of water when the wind blows. This 621 VS is rated for 300 horsepower, and we tested her performance with an all-new Evinrude G2 300 RAVE outboard. The wide bow provides plenty of room for casting. The boat comes with a Minn Kota 80 trolling motor or several optional upgrades. Our test boat was fitted with the optional foot pedal. A large nav display can be mounted on deck or up to a 9-inch display mounted flush in this bow panel. The cockpit seat moves to the bow for fishing. Port and starboard forward lockers stow lots of gear. Aft of those is more storage to port and a live bait well to starboard. The locking center rod storage compartment is accessed from the cockpit, with room for a dozen rods up to 8 feet 6 inches long. At the helm, Evinrude's icon display replaces dial gauges. There's room to flush mount a 12-inch nav display here too. Equipment switches are easy to reach, yet out of the way. Evinrude's standard equipment gear shifting is drive-by-wire. Below the throttle, Ranger included a 12-volt courtesy outlet, and here's where they also positioned the live well controls, as well as a drink holder and tackle and tool center. Across the boat, the companion console includes a locking glove box. The windscreen closes and latches shut. We found these seats, which are built by Ranger, to be quite comfortable. Similar seats aft can be positioned 2 side by side or 1 in the center. Outboard of the seats, 13-inch deep storage lockers hold loose gear to starboard and 6 Plano 3700 tackle tray boxes to port. All hatches aboard include gaskets and stout latches to keep water out, and most have pneumatic stays to hold hatch lids open. Aft of the seats, on centerline, is the 50-inch live well that'll keep the trophy catches alive until weighed. I'd like to see a faster pump for filling and emptying. Ranger includes deep storage in the stern corners. The 4 batteries are beneath the cockpit in the center of the boat, which adds stability.
Here's an area I'd like to point out. Notice there is no steering rigging, and that's a major feature of the Evinrude 300 RAVE because the steering is integrated within the column. You now have this entire engine well open and free.
Out of the water, we noticed that Ranger's deep forefoot and ride track keel help cut through the waves and steer straight when trolling in a breeze. Now let's take a look at how she performed during our test. The Ranger 621 VS has a length overall of 21 feet 5 inches and a beam of 99.5 inches. With a 65% fuel load and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 3,452 pounds. Powered by the Evinrude E-TEC G2 300 RAVE engine, we recorded an average top speed of 58.8 miles per hour at 5,500 RPM while burning 26.4 gallons per hour. Best cruise was right around 27.8 miles per hour at 3,000 RPM. With that, we were only burning 7.2 gallons per hour. This gave us a range of 181 statute miles while still holding back a 10% reserve. That fuel economy shows Evinrude's newest 2-stroke technology can go toe-to-toe with the best 4-stroke engines for top speed and best fuel economy. The engine is substantially more quiet than what we've been experiencing in the past, and we're told that the emissions are lower as well. As for handling, the boat clung to the turns impressively. Speed fell off with the wheel hard over, but no more than expected aboard boats of this class. Evinrude's hydraulic steering proved smooth and responsive both at speed and while docking. With digital engine controls, shifting was fluid yet firm, and the engine went into and out of gear very smoothly and extremely quietly.
And that's our test of the Ranger 621 VS. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Christopher Hughes.